everybody. Welcome to Misfit Monday after, man, it's been a while
Many
again.
moons.
But hey, how you doing? I'm Johnny. I'm the DM for a list of the cast names, socials, pronouns, and all of that stuff. Hopefully, because I think I updated it correctly.
Maybe.
I did.
Look at that.
Good job. Good
It's
job.
in the chat or the episode description. We stream-ish every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. And make sure to follow us, do the subscription, do the things, all the fun stuff. Give us a review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and all that good stuff. Yeah. Zach.
Nah, I don't need to tell the people about Roll20.
All right.
I don't gotta tell them about all the useful features and all the ways you can play your games, and how easy it makes it to play with your friends, all your favorite TTRPGs. I don't really gotta tell them about that. They already know about how Roll20 supports this campaign and makes it possible. We don't have to go over it tonight. We're behind as it is.
Yeah, we can just skip right over it. All right.
Yeah, I don't need to say thank you, Roll20, and how much we appreciate them for like giving us all the tools and support and everything. How much that means to us. We don't gotta worry about it.
Yeah, they already
Anything
know.
you want to tell us about? Thank you, Roll20.
Yeah, I guess we'll just go on over to talk about Sirenscape, which is the awesome music app that we've been using. If you have liked the music since the beginning of this campaign, then you like Sirenscape too, and you should check it out with a link in the chat or the episode description. And if you get the Super Siren subscriber through our link, then you can support us monetary support by you getting Sirens. Good stuff.
It's a win. It's a win-win.
It's a win-win. It really is. All right. Recap. Mimic tongues and going down quite often and shatter.
You can't say it like that.
You can't say it like that. You cannot use that combination of words.
And good night, everybody.
All right. Yeah. See. I mean, did I mean to do it? That's the question that you need to answer. No, I didn't.
Christ.
Anyway,
Get us out of here.
Falling
Hold the
unconscious. I think that still works. It's all good. All right. There's a lot of healing.
We almost died and then we didn't.
Bathtub mimic. Yeah. There's a big fight. The mimics were a little bit stronger than you thought they were going to be. And then you guys did more exploring.
We were ill-prepared.
We
made it.
You checked out one of the rooms, which you found is the room that Blair is currently staying in. You found the infinite thread that you had picked up while traveling with Blair so long ago. And then, nice. Vaughn, you found a dragon tooth that you're going to be able to use as a dagger, which is going to be dope.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. After identifying it, you didn't find any curses. At least, at first you didn't. We'll see as we go through. Like but then you all grouped up in the hallway here to then check out the last two doors that were on the end of this hall. You decided to go left, and that is when you found that the door was locked, as well as trapped when a wall of stone came jutting up just behind Beatrice and Esmeralda. And from there, you all began to see this mist coming from underneath the door as we now go into a battle. So, without further ado, I would like each of you to roll initiative as I... Yeah, there we go. Cool. Yes. Roll. I'm gonna put
the amount of pride I feel when I roll initiative correctly. Huge.
Honestly,
look at Vaughn with a nat 20.
Definitely a good thing.
Look at them go.
All right, Esmeralda's gonna get a initiative roll.
We're all stuck in this tiny little hall, yeah?
Correct. Yeah.
Great.
That is exactly right. All right. Well, with that, I guess we're gonna start with Vaughn. Vaughn, what do you want to do?
Do I see anything?
You don't. Not
Great.
yet.
Great start.
So what? Remind me of the scene.
Sure. You're walking down this hall, And as you're turning the corner, because you're right at the edge of the corner there, I am going to put the map on the stream as well. 1 sec as I move everything over. You came to the end of this hall where you were met with 2 locked doors on either side. You didn't know they were locked because you hadn't checked yet, but when you went to the left and you saw Katya reaching for the door, that's when a wall of stone came shooting up from behind, and now there's currently mist coming out from the door that Katya is currently standing in front of with Citron.
Great. Probably bad.
Yes.
Are these windows broken already or no?
They're broken. They're like shattered in places, but like some of it is still up.
Right.
Yeah.
But like, we're not gonna get like we're not gonna suffocate in this little room if that vapor is a gas of a variety. Great.
Correct. Yeah, you're not gonna suffocate now.
Okay. Nothing's really happening at this current moment in time. So I will just stand protecting Beatrice and ready in action to throw something when I can see something.
Awesome. All right.
See something, throw something. That's always
see
been
something, stab something. What a beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, Beatrice, what would you like to do?
All right. I guess that's what I get for not really checking for traps. I would like to investigate It triggered as they reached. Was it like as we crossed the threshold or as they reached the door? Can I tell what triggered it?
Once they tapped the door, like moved the handle, found that it was locked, it's like that motion itself triggered the trap.
Got it. Okay. I would like to take an inventory of that door, the door on the opposite side, and the door. I don't know what all I can do. I essentially want to try and, using what I know about making traps, I would like to try and identify if there might be a mechanism in here or if that I could use to maybe manipulate the trap from inside the hallway.
Okay. All right. I'm going to put that on the map. So, 1 sec. Okay, putting that on the map so that you can see that. Okay, so you are looking for something that you can manipulate to, like, change the environment?
Well, I'm trying to see if there's a way from inside the hallway to neutralize the trap. Like, if there's a way to lift this barrier.
Gotcha. Okay.
Or if it's just is it something we can manipulate from in here, or is it something that you just got to get out into the next space?
Taking a look at this wall of stone, it seems like it's just yet another wall. It looks like this is now a flush hallway of just left and right rather than that T intersection that it was at. It just completely cuts you off. From here, it looks like you're either gonna have to destroy the doors to get inside, unlock them really quickly, or destroy the wall that's just next to you.
Got it. I am going to move toward the other. I'm gonna move to I can get there. That's 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to move to this door, and I want to try, and I'm proficient with thieves' tools. I would like to try and like open or unlock it, see if it's trapped.
Okay.
See if there's anything on here that,
So then go ahead and do an investigation roll as you're looking for that trap.
Okay. Let me just check. I'm really
okay, so 28.
I can't see anything. 28. I was like way up on the chat. I didn't see it.
Yeah, you definitely can tell that this is also a trap. You can see that there is like this spectral mist similar to the one that you had been seeing underneath the door on the left-hand side. You see that kind of beginning to emanate from inside of the lock, almost like it has a mind of its own. Like it itself is waiting for somebody to mess with it.
Got it. Okay. I assume that would be my action, correct?
What are you trying to do?
Well, depending on what I have available, I could... If I have an action still available, I could Mage Hand... Because I can cast that at a range of 30 feet, so I could cast it and move it over there to like try and manipulate the other door and unlock it.
Sure, I would say that as you're like running, you can cast that Mage Hand and send it on over as well. Yeah.
For it to, I don't want to overstep my bounds, but like if that can like investigate that door and see if I can unlock it.
Sure, I would say that like you're telling it to do something, so yeah.
Okay, so another investigation check?
Yeah, go for it.
Or would that be Thieves' Tools since I know that it's trapped?
I would say, yeah, do Thieves' Tools if you're trying to unlock it.
Yeah, I think that one I know is trapped, so I'm just going to try and unlock it. And this would be intelligence or dexterity based?
That's a good question, because it's a Mage Hand. I'll say do dexterity. Sorry, I'm just now seeing that my audio levels are kind of low. All right, cool.
Wow,
20.
I rolled very low.
A 20 is definitely enough, so you're able to quite easily unlock that door. All of you just waiting as you see this mist coming from the bottom of this left-hand door. You see just this blue, or I guess what color would your Mage Hand be? This like spectral magic.
I think it would look like kind of the same gold and white that is like my leg.
Awesome.
Like so it looks vaguely mechanical.
Ooh, I love that. Okay, so you see this like this metallic hand that's floating on over, this white smoke coming off this golden robotic type hand that then flips one of its fingers into the door, and then you see that the door opens just slightly in front of you, Katya. Which is perfect because it's Katya and Bocephalus' turn.
Oh. Do you mind if Bocephalus goes first, Katya?
Absolutely not.
Bocephalus is gonna fly out this window, so he's safe.
I love it. Bye.
That's his turn.
Awesome. All right, Katya. After that mega turn, you're gonna have to follow that up.
I will.
Huge.
You ready for this? I will simply open the door.
What? All right, on the other side of this door, you find that it is completely disheveled. You see that there are beds that have been broken down. You see that there's like a shattered couch, a table. All of this furniture is just covering the ground, this debris. You can see that some of the windows are covered by broken curtains that are flapping in the wind, even though their holes are barely even keeping them up, and you can see just windows broken on the other side. Here, you also see 3 specters that are rushing towards the door.
Oh, hell yeah. This is Zack and not Katya. Okay. I'm gonna...
Can I see them?
Yes. I would say from here you could see like that one right there.
I'm gonna blow a knife.
Perfect. All right. It is 40 feet away, which I believe it's 2060, I think, for daggers.
Yeah.
So if you want to reckless. Wait, does reckless count for ranged attacks?
No.
Okay.
Lame.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh.
I think I can triple check.
Sure.
Melee weapon attack rolls. So yeah.
But rogues, you're a third. Rogues get what's it called? Steady aim.
True.
Yeah. Anyways, Katya.
Yeah, so as soon as I open the door and see the ghosts, it's time to go to work. So I walk in, position myself here, and I'm gonna attack this specter.
Fantastic. As you're rushing through, you just hear as this psychic blade shoots by you and stabs into this specter over here. Let me double check and make sure. All good.
Nice. They aren't immune to psychic damage.
No, they are not.
Ghosts can still have trauma.
Mm-hmm.
As is their right.
That
was I hit this one 3
11
times.
damage. Cool. All right.
Or I tried to.
17, 23, and a 14. The 14 does not hit, but the 17 and the 23 does.
Are these undead?
These are indeed undead.
Okay, then I'm gonna add
Oh, Jesus.
a D8
So much
to
damage.
both of those. Oh, I guess I could have done 2. Okay, so another 14 damage on top of that.
24, 29, 31.
Jesus.
And then plus that other 31, so 37, and then 45? I think that's right, yeah. Holy
That's
shit,
right.
you one-shot
45.
this fucking thing.
Let's go.
Nice.
As your sword of sun slashes through it the first time, you can see it like beginning to disapparate as it finally just slowly becomes to connect to each other. You don't take any time, and you go vertically as it just turns into this spectral mist that you had been seeing. That's fucking sweet. Do you want to move anymore?
Easy. Yeah, I'm gonna move in a little more.
Amazing. Here.
And I will rest my turn.
Oh, well, yeah, your 14 doesn't hit anyways. I was gonna say that would then you could use it, but it missed anyways.
It's fine.
Okay,
Yep.
fantastic. That was a dope ass turn. It is now Citron's turn, who is going to do something. We are gonna do a good ol'.
Didn't they want to do something? They said.
I think there was something that he wanted to do. However, I'm not gonna step on his toes.
Right.
Mika's gonna be here later. We're just waiting for him to get done with another thing. But we're gonna do a Sacred Flame, I think, for the one right there.
Classic.
Holy shit, what a fucking roll. 19 damage on that one. All right, let's see. That needs to do a dex save. Fucking nat 20 on their side. All right, well, unfortunately that 19 does not hit them, or at least the damage doesn't hit because they passed that. And he is going to back up to here. He'll just like find the middle ground between everybody and just stand there. Sorsha, you are up. God,
I'm
so
assuming
low.
that I could hear the fighting.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And how long? How far away? That's far. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move forward just a little bit to the other side of the. Can you? Sorry. Okay. I got it. Other side of the door frame here.
Nice.
Give Vaughn access.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just. Lord have mercy. I'll just throw the blood spear of Gavan.
Okay. All right, let's see it.
Yeah. No.
Oh, unfortunately, that does not hit with a 12. So it goes by, and you just see it go onto the side of the wall as it then just falls down to the ground behind this this ghost type warrior just over here.
Okay.
But you have a bonus action.
And I do have a bonus action, so I'll go ahead and do Spirit Totem.
Okay.
And we'll just go ahead and do Hawk.
Okay, cool. Let's see. What's the measurement of the thing? I think it's like a 60-foot circle or some shit.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking huge.
Yeah, it's within 60 feet of me, but it's a 30-foot radius.
30-foot radius. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is okay. So you could use you could put it in the room, and then it would pretty much cover.
Yeah,
everybody.
and I'm pretty sure it follows me. So anywhere I go, it goes with me.
Okay.
So I'm the epicenter also too, I think.
Alrighty, sounds good then.
All right.
Okay, and that now brings us finally to the Ghosty Boys. So this one is going to go on the other side of you, Katya. And
bring it on.
No. Let's see.
Try it. I fucking dare you.
They are going
Just
to
try
go
and walk away from me.
to the ethereal plane.
Oh.
Well, I can't very well sentinel that, can I?
No, you cannot.
He did it. He finally got around it.
Okay.
He's learning to counter us.
Yeah.
Which I think is frankly
learning,
messed up.
Growing, improving.
Yeah. Next he's gonna know when a door is not a door.
Never.
I'm
I'll never figure
unstoppable.
that one out.
All right.
The final form.
That is those two. However, on the other side, through the door, you see these other spectral beings entering into the fray as they are going to completely surround Beatrice.
Makes sense.
That...
Now he's trying to hit Beatrice. He really is counting.
He's really trying to change it up today.
One of them is going to be leaving your reach,
Oh, no.
Beatrice. So you can do a...
Who?
Excuse me?
That was a great rewind.
Go ahead and do an attack of opportunity.
If you want.
If I
you
want.
want.
I actually
If you
might save my reaction in case I
Cool.
want to use it on something else.
Sounds good. All right, so that brings us to their attacks, which there are going to be 6 attacks going to you, Beatrice.
Yeah.
So 16, 23, 14, which I think misses, and 11.
Okay, one second. I have my enhanced defense on. I think my base armor class is 16, so I'm pretty sure with enhanced defense my armor class is 18.
Okay.
Let me
Yeah,
double
go ahead
check
and take
that.
a look. I'm going to do another one on Esmeralda, who is going to be attacked twice. 26 and 14. The 14 doesn't hit, but the 26 definitely does. 26 takes that 11. Okay. And then we'll come back to you, Beatrice. I'm going to do Esmeralda's turn real quick. Just remember, it's either going to be 20 damage, or it's going to be just 11. Either
Okay.
one.
Do I need to make any saves based on those?
No, it's just
Okay.
if your armor class is 18, you only take the 11. If your armor
Right.
class is 16, then you take the 20.
Yes.
Okay, Esmeralda is going to do... She is going to bring out the Rite of Dawn, of course, because why not? Gonna take away some slashing damage, and she's going to do 2 dope hits on this guy right in front of her, which is a 24 and another 24. First one hits for 15, and then the next one hits for 9, so 24. Amazing. And she is going to stay here. That brings us to Vaughn.
I'm going to oh shit. I'm gonna rage, and then I scroll
yeah, let's go.
wildly to look at my table.
I am an AC 18.
AC 18, fantastic. So yeah, you only take 11 damage then, which a certain amount is necrotic, which was 3. 3 was necrotic. I don't know if you have anything like that. Cool.
Nothing in particular.
So what does Vaughn do?
2 is I can teleport to up to 30 feet in an unoccupied spot I can see.
Incredible.
So I'm going to teleport there, and
So
then
useful.
I would like to attack this one.
All right.
This one being that one.
Of course, yeah, I figured.
I should, clarify that
Yeah.
one is in fact that one.
Yeah.
Which is a 17 hit.
17 does hit, yeah. Thankfully, with that flank, you were able to hit.
Lovely.
So that's 17 damage. Amazing.
Yes.
All right.
And then my second attack. I should be recklessing. What am I doing? Ignore me. I'm gonna
Yeah,
roll
go
one
ahead and
more.
reckless. Yeah, go ahead.
How about a 27?
27 does hit, yeah.
Great.
So we'll take the 8 damage from before.
Yeah.
And your next attack, if you want to, I think.
Oh, no, bonus action was to rage. Yep.
Right. Okay. That is your turn, which brings us back over to Beatrice.
Okay, I did not expect to get surrounded. Well, cat's out of the bag, I guess. I'm gonna, can I get my mage hand back over to me? Can I have my mage hand throw me my thieves' tools so I can unlock this door?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah. It just jaunts on over and then you get it. You're able to.
It moves 30 feet and then chucks them. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So just thieves' tool check with dexterity again?
Yeah. Yeah, right behind Vaughn. And then Vaughn, it hands it to you, and then Vaughn, you hand it to Beatrice.
My third arm takes it and delivers it.
Oh my god, I love it.
27 on those thieves'
27
tools.
for sure unlocks this door.
You're getting like grabbed by ghoulies, and you're just like, 1 second.
Sorry. Okay.
Excuse me. In here, you see pretty much exactly what you saw over there.
Got it.
It's kind of hard to see more details, especially during combat, but it is just a disheveled room that has furniture as debris and broken windows. That's about it.
Got it. Okay, then I will... What do I still have left? That was my action, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I will... I do have Cosette available, so as her bonus action, I will have her do an attack.
Fantastic.
She will force strike the one that is next to Vaughn.
Okay.
So give me 1 second to get to her little page. Force strike, and she has advantage because it's flanking. Is that correct?
As a ranged, I don't know if it counts. I don't think it counts as a flank.
That's fine. That is totally fine. Force strike. A 25 to hit for 7 points of force damage.
25 definitely hits. Damn. 7 force. Awesome. Okay. That is Beatrice's turn.
Yeah. Yeah, screw it, actually. I want to move into the room. So okay. I'm going to move as far as I can into the room. I will take the attacks of opportunity.
Okay. Let's do 3 attacks. 2 of them hit. One of them was for 9 damage, and the other one was for 12.
Okay, so 21 points of damage total. Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. That brings us to our baby boy Bocephalus.
I don't want him to get hurt. And I doubt he can body block a door against ghosts.
He's so cute. Just stop at the door.
Yeah, they stop and pet him. They have to.
Yes, of course.
He's very intimidating.
Yeah.
He can bite for 1 damage. That's all he can do. And it's not magical, so I assume it won't do anything.
No. Bites through the...
He'll start, I don't know, rummaging through something.
Great. Just looking. Okay, yeah, go ahead and do... I guess... If you're having Bocephalus look for something, I would say perception check. If you're having him dive into somewhere and, like, look in there, do an investigation check.
He's better at perception.
Great. Let me open up those notes, which is that one. Okay. In here, you just find that as you dive into this debris, you look around and find nothing. It seems like there's pretty much nothing in here other than the specters that were in here before.
Okay.
Yeah.
He breathes heavily.
Awesome. That brings us then to the breathing.
Yeah.
It exerts so much energy that yes, it is indeed a bonus action.
You know what's messed up? Vaughn and Bocephalus have the same wisdom. 12.
Which
wise
is to
dog.
say they're both very wise.
Yeah.
Very.
Wiser than average, both of them.
Wiser than average, yeah.
True.
Now, is Bocephalus wiser than the average skeletal fox pug / raven-winged
mess
thing. Sure.
Only
right,
time will tell.
You're up.
Cool. I'm gonna walk my 40 feet there. And then I'm gonna misty step to the other side of the door.
Awesome.
And I'm gonna hit this ghost very hard with my sword.
Fantastic. That is amazing.
1.
Whack.
Nat 1.
Oof.
Bad. 2. 20
Yep.
better.
Reroll.
3.
Yep.
Reroll that attack.
Okay, I will reroll
Giving
that.
you
Okay,
the
just
reroll.
take. You know what?
So
Take
then
that
we'll
20
take the 20,
for that.
29,
Yep, and then
and
we'll
then
do
one
my
more.
third attack right now. There's a 28. Okay, 3
Ah.
hits.
3 hit. Nice.
Yay.
All right, so let's see.
Plus 3d8s for undead.
17, 19, 28,
34,
34.
36, 45, 52 damage.
Awesome. Another one shot.
I think we all
Gone.
should just try and leave and just let Katya just.
Go
Yeah.
nuts.
Right.
I got
You
this
just
under
see-
control. Just let me. I got the.
I got some stuff to work out.
Yeah. Just.
I have
Stay
some errands
safe.
to
I'll
run.
take care of the
Dad.
ghosts.
Dad.
I just love that picture of like you've cut through one and then like the other two disappear. You're like, so you turn around, start walking into
Yeah.
the doorway, passing by Sorsha, and then turn to mist as you just yeet through this hallway up to the other side, and then just appear slashing into this other specter,
I feel
killing
like
it.
at this point, it's just very businesslike and
Oh, yeah.
stoic. She's just like calmly walking around, slashing ghosts, not
So
worrying
good.
about it.
All right, that brings us over to Citron, who is going to we're gonna have Citron do man, I don't want to have to do another one like that. We're not very good at decks though, so maybe we do that. Yeah, we're gonna do a spiritual weapon. Or not spiritual weapon, sacred flame. Why not? Okay.
It
Wow,
worked last
damn,
time.
dude.
Well, sort of.
Holy shit. Okay, so then a nice little deck save. That's 11. That fails, which means that one is completely deleted by holy fire as it just erupts from the feet and just takes over the entire body, and then it's just this mist again. Citron just calls out, well, I'm sorry, my friend, but
One was.
you have to die. Sorsha.
One day I'll get to kill anything.
She didn't tell us there would be ghosts.
So, since apparently I threw my spear into a corner, I have to go pick that up.
Yeah.
So while Katya's taking care of stuff, I'm gonna go over, grab my the blood spear of Kavan,
Awesome.
and then I'm just gonna walk back another 10 feet. So that's all of my movement. However, I'm gonna take out a page out of Katya's book, and I'm gonna misty step back in.
Great.
So that's what,
That's a good
another
move.
Yeah, another 30. So then you can get to there. Yep, cool.
Okay, and that's what I'm
Alright.
gonna do.
Awesome.
And
You
oh,
still
for fuck's
have
sakes.
that was just a bonus action, so you still have an action. I mean, like, grabbing your spear isn't an action.
Right, but I could throw it again, but there's a lot of other people's heads around.
Very true.
And I don't I missed the last guy, so I don't want to like hit
Sure.
someone else. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill right there.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. That brings us back to the Phantom Warriors.
If
So
they-
yeah, this one's gonna go to Vaughn.
Okay.
It has
Yeah.
advantage on this attack, so
It does.
25 to hit,
That does.
and then a 16 to hit.
That does.
Okay.
Oh,
The
no.
first one does 10 with 1 necrotic.
Okay.
And then the second one does 7. Oh, they're all force, by the way. So this is all
Yeah, I saw
full
it.
damage. Yeah, okay. So
Unfortunately,
10
I did see that.
and then 7. Yeah.
Okay.
Then we're gonna go to Esmeralda. This one is gonna attack twice. That fails both. Yeah, she's got a super high DC. And then, after that, the ones that were on the ethereal plane are going to now appear on both sides of Sorsha. And then they are going to do 4 attacks with flanking.
Perfect. I'm very excited.
All right. Here is a 15.
Yep.
Okay, 24. Natural 20.
Yeah.
And then a 21. So all of them hit.
These ghosts stop wailing on my friends for like 5 seconds, please.
First one, well, I'll just get them all. 9, 10, 21, 22, 28, 39, 44, 50, 61. Please count that and make sure that I am actually counting that right, but I believe that goes out to 61.
Okay, I have 15 points left.
My God.
Okay.
Okay.
That brings us to Esmeralda's turn, who is going to immediately forget about the one that's in front of her and turn around and shoot over towards Sorsha. She's just gonna keep the regular one to do another attack. Okay, so that is definite hits on this one. 11, 23, that would be 35, 36, and then, oh damn. Okay, so that is 41 damage to this one, which is not enough, just barely still holding on. But that is Esmeralda's turn. That brings us to Vaughn.
Wonderful. Which one's barely holding on? This individual right here?
Yeah, the one just next
Absolutely
to Sorsha on the
lovely.
right.
I'm gonna bonus action bonus action Wild Magic Surge teleport to that one.
Nice.
Actually, to there. So then, and then I will recklessly attack it. It's close to death, you said?
Yes.
With my dagger that'll steal its soul.
Okay. Recklessly attack, so you have a little bit more of a chance to get that 20. Let's see it.
You can't be manipulating the battle in such a very, very attractive and sexy way. This is unbelievable that you're doing this right now.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, this isn't new. Let's be real. Like,
yeah, that's
come
true.
No, I'm so sorry.
Using the magic items?
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Does a 15 does a 15 hit? You said a 15 hits.
Does not hit. A 16 does. Yeah.
Wait a second.
Advantage. I give it to Vaughn.
Already had advantage with this
Can I do
one.
a reroll? I have a reroll.
Then yes, yeah, you could reroll it and you would still have advantage on that. I'll still give you that.
Then I'll do that. How about a 23?
23 does hit.
I didn't click
sure.
my sneak attack, but
that's okay. Go ahead and nice.
There you go.
Yeah, that thing is dead for sure.
Okay. So
gone.
Let me read.
Yay.
To gain a soul, the target must succeed on a DC 15 con save.
Okay.
Or have their soul ripped from.
Ooh.
Thank you. Give me that, please.
All right. So as you stab into this specter, you see that instead of turning into that mist, you see all of that mist then beginning to coalesce inside of that green ruby that's on the edge of this dagger. As you see it begin to glow now. Vaughn, it's still your turn.
Yes, it is. Then I will do a little dance.
Have a little fun.
Good.
Yeah,
Get
down tonight.
Very good.
Nice.
And
you have the flanking still. Hell yeah.
And I have flanking, obviously. And what I am gonna do, I can declare it after I hit, so never mind.
Okay.
I'll use just my psychic blade for
I like the confidence though.
this one. Yeah, of course. 26 will hit. I'm going to use a superiority die to do a maneuvering attack, so Sorsha can move up to half her speed without taking opportunity attacks.
Yay.
As well as it's going to take an additional 2 damage.
Incredible. All right. Sorsha, you get to move, 15 feet.
Okay.
Just running away.
Yeah.
Thanks, Vaughn.
I love you, Vaughn. Bye.
Yeah, of course.
So good.
I'm like staring at my shiny like dagger with a soul in
just
it.
going over here.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh.
That is it? Yeah, because the bonus action you used to teleport.
Bonus
Cool.
action teleported, so I didn't get an attack of opportunity. Yeah.
Awesome. Alrighty. And that now moves us over to Beatrice.
Okay, so Cosette was right up in that doorway. Can I move her so she's within 30 feet of the one in front of Vaughn so that she can force strike that one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. A 19 to hit for 7 points of force damage.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Okay, that is my...
So that's 7 force. Okay, still holding on.
Okay, and then I will use my action. Goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire.
Yeah.
I would not suggest fireball in this.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like an ideal situation.
Might be fun though.
In this tiny hallway.
Fun. Can't say it wouldn't be fun.
It's always prepared.
Always prepared. I'll go ahead and actually. Can Cosette get to? What's Cosette's movement? Cosette can fly 30 feet, so not that far actually.
So I think you had to get here, that 15 feet, in order
Can
to
I
get. Oh no, you were right in this corner, right next to that ghosty boy.
Well, would I have been able to get? Can I get to?
Yeah. I mean, let's see.
Sorsha?
Yeah, you could definitely get there. Yeah, that's 30
Cool. Then I'm going to use Channel Magic to cast Cure Wounds via Cosette.
feet. That's fucking
Thank
so
you.
cool.
Yeah.
Beatrice is so fucking cool. All right.
It's just the little trinkets.
Cool ones.
I think what's
Okay.
irritating about Beatrice is that she knows how cool she is, therefore like makes her
True.
cooler.
True.
Yeah.
All right. That was your action and your bonus action. Do you want to move?
Yeah. I'll move back so I can see through the doorway, just like down to the wall, but I'll move that in a second.
Awesome. Bocephalus. Yeah. All right. Katya.
All right. How many ghosts we got left? I'm gonna come over here.
6.
I'll just get in.
Don't take the
Between the
arcane
two.
fire res. It's just that.
What?
Sorry, I'm talking to Sorsha.
Oh, thought you were
What
talking.
are you?
Okay, I'm gonna hit this one first.
Okay. So you're like rushing by with.
Fuck.
Thank you.
Bro.
Yeah, I rush back over.
Advantage.
There it is. I was
Okay,
waiting
there
for
it
it.
is.
I was so busy trying to
kinda
figure out my
waiting
health.
for it.
You're good. Okay, so yeah, that 26 hits, and then 20 and 15 does not. Well, okay, hold on.
Flanking.
It's possible that you kill this one. Let's see. Okay, so 7, 14, 16, and then 18, 20, 30. That is not enough to kill the other one. So do you want to drop it and go for the flanking?
With the 2d8.
What did I say? 30 exactly. 41 is still just barely under.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Okay.
My third attack missed, so I'll just leave it.
All right.
I would have kept attacking that one, so.
Yeah. All right.
Wait.
Citron.
Yeah, it was flanking. What? What do you
Oh,
mean
I
mid?
have a bonus action. Wait, that doesn't do damage. It just
We're
knocks
going for
people
this one.
over.
Oh,
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
As Katya's
do it.
running by.
So, that's it. Yeah.
Wait, don't you? Isn't it 3d8?
Huh? Well, it's
3d8.
it's a d8 per attack.
No, I mean you're yeah, you did 3 attacks.
Right.
Your
but I
vampiric
didn't
gift.
hit.
Do you have 3d8?
No.
Okay,
I don't have
it's 2d8.
vampiric gift on. It's the sword
The sword
gives a
itself,
d8 for each undead.
when it hits. I
when
see.
it
Okay.
hits
Gotcha.
on undead foes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
All right. That brings us over to Sorsha.
Okay. So I feel like I want to risk it for the biscuit.
Ooh.
Well, actually, which one is the one that's like looking kind of yikesies? Like looking low?
Well, the one that Katya just fucked up looks real bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move to the other side of Citron. Is that
Okay. Citron.
Okay.
Yeah. That's right.
Citron? Okay, and then I'm just gonna Thorn Whip.
Nice. All right.
That's cool.
Oh my god, 15 does not hit, unfortunately. But it hit your turn. You could give yourself advantage, right? If you'd like.
No, because I just, it's per turn, and I already gave it to Katya.
Well, now it's your turn again, so it resets.
Oh.
So you
yeah,
could.
Per turn,
okay.
not per round.
Cool.
I'm just gonna.
Go for it.
Yeah, take you.
All right, let's
you
see it.
deserve an advantage every once in a while.
25
Yeah.
does hit, and
Nice.
that guy is dead. As your whip wraps around this ghost, you see it constrict on it, and these thorns now make this turn into that spectral mist, and it falls to the ground dead before you can pull it back.
As soon as it just like disappears, it like just dies, and just gonna yell, "I'm participating!"
Amazing.
I
All right.
applaud.
And that is it.
Okay, it is now the Phantom Warrior's turn. They are going to go to the ethereal plane.
Well,
course.
that's
Inconvenient.
homophobic.
Becca's right.
Yeah.
You know what they say about me. Notoriously homophobic.
Do they?
Notoriously.
Yikes.
Ooh,
I gotta
my
go,
God.
actually. My mom's calling.
Bye.
Well, thank you
Mom, come
everybody
pick me up.
for.
Someone, hey, chat, clip that.
Oh
just
my god,
then.
please
Clip
clip
that.
that. No.
Click.
All right.
Everyone spam that.
Brings us to
Canceled.
everyone else. Esmeralda isn't going to be able to do anything, so she's going to hold her action. Shit. What goes first? If they hold their action for when they go into the ethereal plane and just like nuke somebody, or you guys when you're holding your action? I guess we'll find out.
I think that's an initiative question. If you both have the same, or like
Wouldn't
just
it-
a like base dexterity.
Wouldn't it be whichever condition is fulfilled for like? It
Right,
depends
because like
on if
Esmeralda
we.
is going right now, so would that now be the first one that goes when it finally hits or whatever?
If she triggers whatever they're waiting for, then they would go first. But if they trigger whatever we're waiting for, then we would go first. So it depends on what we do and what they're waiting for.
And then we just nuke
Right.
them all at once if they wait until their turn.
Yeah.
Nuke him.
All right. Vaughn, what are you doing?
Well, great question. Debating stabbing myself so I can keep my rage going,
Interesting choice.
because I would need to.
Just
Hit
don't do
your
it
head
with
on
that
the
dagger.
wall.
You could
Ah.
hit
I steal my
Bucephalus
own soul.
instead.
Oh my god, could you?
I steal my soul. That's my end arc.
Oh, that's so
yeah.
good.
Well, they're in the knife now.
Yeah.
You
I guess
could-
I'll-
You could hit Bucephalus instead,
Absolutely not. I would kill Bucephalus in one hit.
which is a decent use of a familiar for a barbarian.
No.
I feel like.
That's my son.
I feel like that's kind of like a handy thing to have.
Look at my
You
son.
can
punching
hit
bag.
me.
Yeah.
I'm already hurt. It's fine. Just hit
I'm
me.
going to.
Can you pinch me? What? How much damage can I
Just-
take from a
Just
pinch?
cut the third arm.
After it just now started obeying, you're gonna cut it? You're gonna cut
No,
the hand that attacks for you?
I'm just gonna stab myself in the gut real quick for
All right,
9
cool.
half to.
A really cool and
Nice.
safe place to stab yourself.
So
You
good.
just punch yourself
Right
in
where
the
all the
face.
vital organs are. All right, you take that 9 damage and you stay in that range.
Halved.
Halved, of course. Right.
I used my normal knife.
Yes. My
Vaughn's
bad.
got
I'm sorry about that.
4 knives. The
Not
psychic
including.
one.
Not. Oh yeah, that's true. So, regular, psychic, dragon, and now the soul. That's incredible.
And then I have the rapier that I can pull out of my throat.
Oh
gonna-
yes,
Yeah.
of course.
So is it 4 or
gonna
5
hard
You
damage?
just
carry
slightly
myself
move to the
real
left,
quick.
and then
No
like
biggie.
turn your digestive tract. There we go. You turn
Yeah.
your digestive tract so there's just like a little pierce with
Yeah,
the rapier.
ouch.
So good.
Are we having to 4 or 5, my good sir?
I always forget.
Okay,
4.
I am.
great.
Cool.
I want to petition that Vaughn become like a fashion TikToker who's like, this is where I keep my second knife. Just like the
Yeah.
unknifing videos.
Oh my god.
That's what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's the end arc.
Once we
of
get
this.
out of Barovia.
That's the secret outfit that Beatrice is working on for Vaughn is gonna have so many spots for knives.
Right here and right here and right here. All right, Vaughn.
And then I'll hold my second attack until I see a ghoul.
Amazing. All right, Beatrice.
I am going to hold my action for the appearance of a ghoul. Do you need to know what spell I'm going to do now, or can I hold?
You can hold. That's fine.
Okay.
I trust you. All right, Bocephalus.
Gonna just look around over here.
Cool. And just
real quick,
going from one little piece of debris to the other. Over here you find a armor rack that is currently empty, so it's just this rack that's standing up. Yeah.
I bark at it.
All right, Katya.
Good. Well, if history repeats itself, I'm gonna go over here, and then hold my action for when I see a wraith.
Okay. All right. Citron is going to hold a sacred flame. Sorsha?
I'm just gonna be holding my thorn whip and just kind of like circling it by my hip, and gonna hold that action until something jumps out.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Phantom Warriors. So, just judging based off of health, they
I see how it goes. Okay.
are going to...
Not Bocephalus.
I was thinking about doing that. Just
Swarming
like have
the
them
dog.
appear, but then be like, nah, I'm
Should
just
have been
kidding.
you.
No,
It should have been me.
Of course, Sorsha. These two are going to attack. However,
Yeah.
everybody
Everybody gets
has a holding action. So I think what I'm going to do, since everybody is holding their action, I would say everybody just roll a new initiative roll, but like you don't have to roll an initiative. Just roll D20, add your dexterity modifier.
Well, I'm the way
Wow,
the hell
you know
over
what?
here, so
I don't wanna.
Okay.
I got a 7. Ooh. No. Okay, Beatrice. And Sorsha, I think you also have a turn because
I have 10.
yeah,
10.
they have just 7, so you're good.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have Esmeralda too.
Well, I'm going
And Citron.
to...
And Citron, yes.
Here's a question.
Yes.
Was it holding action or holding turn for the trigger? Like, can I have cost that attack as well as my bonus action, or just the action?
Yeah, because I usually let you have your turn because I think it's kind of fucked to have to do
because none of us
just
did
an
anything
action.
really on that.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, do your turn.
Okay, then I'm gonna have me and Cosette are gonna gang up on the one closest to us.
Amazing.
So the one Cosette is still kind of like coiled around Sorsha's shoulder. She's gonna hiss and like recoil up and then force blast that guy, and then I'm gonna firebolt that guy.
Awesome.
So firebolt with the arcane focus. That's a cantrip. That can't be right.
No.
How is that correct?
That's correct.
That's right,
That's
because
nuts.
you guys are level 12 now.
Oh my god.
So
Cantrip
that guy's
scaling's
dead
wild.
with just a firebolt.
Damn.
So you can have Cosette turn around and just shoot the other guy.
Yeah, shoot the other one.
Awesome.
5 force damage, 23 to hit.
All right. Let's see, who was the highest next? I think that was Esmeralda. Cool. So then Esmeralda is gonna do 1 shot because... Oh, that doesn't hit. Shit. All right. I was not ready for that. 21 for 12 piercing is enough to do it. So,
Yay.
as the final spectral warrior falls and turns to mist, you all now return to that peaceful silence that the manor has. You can just hear the creaking of that chandelier that you had seen below, and the ever so often drops of water that echo along the walls. but you are not being attacked. You do have a wall of stone here, so you are still kind of just trapped in this hallway. But if you would like to just try and break it down in no time, you're able to do so. It takes a little bit, but yeah, it's able to just break down. But you're free to do whatever you'd like to do.
Citron, you have the absolute worst friends.
Yeah, they're not really right in the mind right now, so it's just kind of the way it is. Kind of happens when you're living more than, 700 years.
But you've just kept such a cheery disposition yourself. I'd expect better of the others here.
Well, some people just aren't as... They don't have a mental fortitude like I do, Yeah. So yeah, sorry about that.
Quite all right. Are these the people you're expecting to fight with us?
Well, these ones, they're some of the soldiers that just died down here. Most of the ones that are still kind of, more aware are upstairs on the 3rd floor.
Lead on then.
Sure. Yeah, I guess we'll just start breaking this down then. And so that's when
what Vaughn's
you start
doing.
Yeah, cool. Start breaking down that wall. And yeah, again.
I send a message to Beatrice.
It's good that these ones aren't useful because I did steal one of their souls.
Well, it turns out that seems like that will be very useful then.
Yes. Wish I could have done it with more of them.
Maybe don't tell Citron about that.
I don't intend to. Little secrets.
If he asks, just say you were bringing his friends along.
Yes. Companionship.
So, you break down this stone wall and you begin making your way back down this hall towards the center of the manor. As you do, we are going to go to break now so that possibly by the time that we come back, a wild Citron will now be here. But until then, we are giving away a free copy of, I can't remember what I did, Spoken Magic. Spoken Magic is a prompt-based collaborative storytelling game for 1 to 4 players. The game guides you on a journey through magical lands where you will encounter strange dilemmas that can only be solved through magic, a process that has players sharing their words of power to craft a spell appropriate for the task. If that sounds interesting to you, you can get it for Roll20 by typing the word !Blair. So we're gonna go ahead and start the giveaway, and we'll go back. We'll come back in 15 minutes. Yeah, cool. All right. Bye, everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome back.
Hey, guess who showed up?
Yeah, we now have a good old Citron here with us. So, to recap the first half of this session a little bit, you all were trapped in that hallway. You were attacked by the Phantom Warriors. They did a lot of damage to one person in particular. So Sorsha got pretty screwed up.
Ow.
And then you were able to defeat them without them doing very much more damage to her. And after speaking to Beatrice about having the rest of the more mentally aware soldiers up on the 3rd floor, that is now the new goal as you break down this wall of stone and continue your way towards the center of the mansion. Is there... Yes.
And what about the giveaway?
Right. Duh. Let's do the giveaway.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Give it away now. All right.
People are clamoring for their free things.
Wow.
People do love free
It's
things.
DIY
That's true.
Witch.
Whoa.
Send me the code.
Woo.
All right. So, send you the code later. Any questions or things that you would like to do before going up to the 3rd floor? Also, where are you going to get up to the 3rd floor? There are quite a few stairways that can go up.
Do we want to rest at all?
I wouldn't mind a nap.
Do a little short rest.
Quick power nap.
Keep up the stone wall
Might as
so that you
well.
just have this like section of the castle.
We could just go into Blair's room.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
That works.
You walk down the hall to then go into Blair's room. Here you find a bed that is not very comfortable, but it's something. You are doing a short rest, I'm guessing?
Long.
Long
Do
rest?
we want to long?
Definitely long.
Really?
No, I don't
I
think
was
he's
gonna say,
gonna
I
let
was
us
like,
have
that
that.
is 8 hours.
I don't think he'd let us have it, so I was doing jokes.
You could do it, but I would just have to figure out what happens in those 8 hours, because they're not gonna just stand still.
They could.
Have you never
They
seen
just-
a spooky movie? That's what ghosts are always doing. They're just like looming in corners.
True.
Yeah.
True. That's what they do in Baldur's Gate, too. They just stand there. So,
Yeah,
you
they
know
just
what?
wait.
Go
It's
for it.
Let's hit some dice.
I don't like how he said that.
yeah. I think there's going to be consequences if we do a full long rest.
Nah. This is like Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. You just
Yeah.
teleport to the camp dimension.
Exactly.
And then
There
go
you
to
go.
sleep.
Short rest. Or you press a button and just like that, short rest done.
Boom. It's
And
fine.
just like that.
Fine.
So are we short resting or are we long
Yeah, I was
resting?
short rested. I was short
Okay,
rested.
great.
Let's go into the room.
Cool.
Stand
All right.
guard on the door.
Didn't mean to do that.
How do I do this on here?
Oh.
Or hit dice.
Which of my million dice do I want to use?
You just click,
Yes.
you literally just click hit dice on the character sheet.
Bam.
You just have to click it a bunch of times? That's crazy.
do.
There you go.
30. It's enough for me.
Darth Caters is playing Baldur's Gate right now. I love it.
Wow. Okay.
How dare you
well,
split your attention?
plus
You should
24.
always have
Honestly,
something
I don't
going in
blame
the
you.
background, actually. No, I fully support this.
I gotta
Do
roll
not
more of
blame
these
you.
d12s.
Imagine playing a video game in silence.
Wait,
I could never.
why does that say 24 for hit
So
dice?
I did the short rest thing, and then it lets me add in as many rolls as
Got
I wanted
it.
to do.
I
Oh,
see.
that makes
why
more
it said the
sense.
number that it did.
Oh,
I
mine doesn't
see.
even give me the option.
And then it's red because you just rolled 1.
Yeah,
Short
correct.
rest is on the right side of the character
Okay,
sheet. I don't know
so
if you're
that-
able to see it. I don't know if that's what you're meaning or if like you click it and it's
Yeah.
just not letting you. Okay.
It's not letting me.
Oh,
No,
I
no,
see
no,
it.
no.
I wish I would have done that. That would have made more sense than what I'm doing.
12.
I think if you hit
plus
dice, it does
9.
just add it automatically. Am I
It does.
wrong? Okay,
No, it
so
does.
Not for me.
at least there's that.
I'm most of the way full. What? Guys, I think I have too many subclasses.
I don't think you have enough.
I don't know when each of my different things recharges. Long rest. Okay.
You take that back.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm
You-
sorry, everyone.
I really think you can go for the full gambit.
go for
Just
one
go
more.
one of
Got
each.
I don't.
More.
You could just talk to Withers and then just
Listen,
Respect.
Who also exists.
I'll take a level.
Oh, man,
I'll take 2
Withers.
levels in fighter so I can action surge. Just you fucking wait.
Do it. It's
I
good.
mean 13, 14, 15. You could do it.
Or do I go Gloomstalker Ranger?
Ooh. Ooh, that would be good too.
There's many options. Anyway.
There's so many options. The options are endless. All right. All done with our short rest.
Yes.
Fantastic. Is there anything that you would like to do during this hour of short restedness?
Gonna brush up on my draconic.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah.
How do you do that? You just pull out like a little book and then just like a little read along thing?
I was thinking, Hulu's the wrong word. You know, the bird one.
Duolingo?
Duolingo?
Yeah. I was pulling out Duolingo.
Right on. Cool.
Which is
Pulls
just
out
my
a phone.
book. That's called Duolingo. Yeah.
Awesome.
But in Draconic, it says that in
There's
Draconic.
like one in common and then the other side is in Draconic. So it's literal Duolingo. Got it. Okay.
Hooked on Draconics. Good work, Darth Caters.
That's
Good work, Darth Caters.
wow.
Oh, so good. Amazing. All right.
God, does anyone need a spell slot?
I'll always take one if nobody else is going to take one.
I
But
don't think my spells can get recharged that way.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think yours is
Up
just
to
like a
a
once per
second
day.
level spell slot for you, Beatrice.
Thank
Second
you.
level or first level, your choice.
I'll take a second. I will, oh, he's back. Excuse me. I just got to go get the boy.
Oh, look at the boy.
Here he
Look
is.
at
Look. Okay.
Oh, there's the boy.
That's too much, sir.
Excuse me, sir. When I hear Citron speaking Draconic, I'll turn over and in Draconic say, "I'm surprised you require practice."
I mean, I wasn't born a dragonborn. And it's not like when you get transformed in one, you automatically know the language.
Well, I guess then why bother learning it?
I mean, I've had 600 years of free time, so why not?
Maybe just to keep up appearances then? Raise less questions?
I also picked up bacon. What was the question again?
Well, if you weren't born into a Draconic speaking household and now you, are you just picking up Draconic so that, this in the...
He said baking.
Not bacon, no. I thought the same
Figure
thing.
out what the hell picking up bacon meant.
It's like pick up sticks.
Yeah.
Just
there's
bacon.
some pigs out there,
You guys
you know.
go ahead.
I chased around and it's my terrible southern accent.
Oh, you're doing fine.
I think it's fine.
It's fine. It's good.
What is she asking? She was like, well, if you weren't born into a household that spoke Draconic and now you look more Draconic, are you just picking up the language so that, and I mean this in the most sensitive way,
Yeah.
so that you make more sense?
Yeah. Also, it was the only book I could find here for languages. Or in most of Barovia. I haven't stayed here the entire time. I've done, some walking around. Strahd is not big on languages. Barovia does not have a vast library of foreign languages. All the books on Elvish burned. The big bonfire. There are no dwarves here, so no Dwarvish.
Well, certainly
halfling, nope.
Certainly not for the masses, but Lord Strahd does have an extensive library of his own.
I wouldn't know. I haven't tried going in there.
Well,
He
maybe
does not share his wealth.
Certainly not. But maybe we can pick you up a couple better books than whatever it is you are reading.
I mean, that would be wonderful. And in Draconic, you notice he's speaking kind of, I don't want to say archaic, but it's definitely an older form of Draconic he's speaking when he talks to you.
Mine is like very courtly.
Yeah.
Like it's very like it's like if this was Spanish, we're using usted all the time on this.
God, I was trying to get there. Usted versus tu. I was trying to get there, but like I couldn't do it.
Yep. So
I'm using the royal we. Ware wa Draconic des. It's me trying to speak Japanese in a southern accent.
I see. That's
good.
a hard crossover.
Yeah.
Wait, is Japanese draconic in this world?
I'm putting des on the end
One
of
more
every
layer.
sentence.
Gotta go one more layer.
Des.
Add another language in there.
Yep.
Draconic des.
Yeah, draconic.
Or what? What? I just used the word and I forgot.
Wakarimasen?
Ware kawaii des.
Incredible.
Did you say you're cute? What did you say was
Yes. I said I'm cute, but using the royal we.
We are cute.
We are
Yes.
cute.
Ore wa kawaii desu, yo.
This is the entire short rest.
It's just learning how to speak.
I don't even speak
Whatever
Draconic.
this language would be. I don't know.
Do I? I
Abyssal.
don't think I do.
Darth Gators just put abyssal.
Yep.
This is abyssal. Japanese.
No.
Canon. It's abyssal. It's the same.
I think it's all I think it's just
Sumimasen demo.
What?
this is very accurate Japanese spoken with a very thick southern accent.
Good God.
So, after taking your long
Draconic
rest,
go what?
What are you even saying?
you finish your hooked on Draconics, and
I spend my short rest trying to figure out where I'm going to put these tongues on Bocephalus.
oh my
Oh
god,
my gosh.
Bocephalus is just sitting there, all pretty,
Yeah.
waiting, just ready for wherever you would like to put these two mimic
Does he have a
tongues.
tail?
He does have a tail. It's just
I
a little
feel like-
ribbon. He has a little Eeyore tail.
I feel like you could do like a
tail of
cool, like 9-tailed fox mimic tongue tail thing going
Oh
on.
my god, just
With
go on
the
the hunt for
tongues.
mimics.
I was kind of thinking something along the lines of,
And I put the tongues kind of behind where his ears are, so they kind of hang down like big droopy dog ears.
Oh, no.
That is certainly one direction you could take it, yes.
Do you not like it?
I don't
Do you
dislike
think
it.
I could put it like, kind of like a centipede so that he has tongue legs?
I think he has enough legs as it is.
Right.
Have you considered adding more tails?
I could, but it would make him harder to. Oh, Bocephalus, do the new trick you've learned. Sit crisscross applesauce.
Because he's got two human legs.
Oh my god, that's right. Oh my god.
That's so. Is there fan art of Bucephalus out there?
Not yet.
Not
no
yet.
one,
Not
no
yet.
one can
has
keep
dared.
up with the amount of parts we keep putting
Not
on this
yet.
dog.
All right.
What about? Here's a wild idea. What about more tongues?
That's what I was thinking. It could like roll out.
I was thinking. I
Or
mean,
just kind of hang out of his mouth?
I was
all
thinking of
day?
potentially the potential option would be to connect it to his tongue that's already there and have it go this. Each
Like
go
a
that
big
way.
forked tongue.
How big are these mimics' tongues?
Oh yeah.
Horrifying.
Well,
Probably pretty big,
one of them
right?
stretched out to grab onto Katya from like 10 feet away, I think. These things are pretty long.
You could.
I'm thinking the ears.
I don't know
Just
if
little
I know what
droopy
a
ears
displacer beast
dragging.
looks like, but you could put him on like the big displacer beast tentacles that kind of
Oh my
fly
God.
back.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't want it to interfere with the wings.
Better point through. That's
And this for now is a work in progress. I
Cram the tongues back in my bag.
Right back into the
I have
bag.
so
Awesome.
They
many
stick to me a
questions
little
about
bit,
this
so I have to
dog.
like.
God.
They're not going to be answers. You're better off not asking.
I have a question. So since the mimics use their tongue to like grapple, can he then use that tongue to grapple?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't see
You're
why
opening,
not.
you're opening a can
Yeah.
of worms. Next, I'm gonna.
You're welcome.
Hand
Next,
of
I'm gonna
tongues.
start teaching Bocephalus how to use a knife since he
Just
can
a
stand up
10-foot
on.
whoosh. Oh my god.
A
That is
tongue with a
incredible.
knife?
Well,
Incredible.
he's got 4 arms.
What you gonna do with those hands?
Forearms
and-
now
and-
two
Oh,
tongues
One of
that
them.
couldn't.
One of them's Katya's. Katya's good
Right.
with a sword.
Right, very
That's
much
true.
so.
And that skill does
feel like-
transfer over. It
Mhm.
stays in the arm.
It's
Yeah.
canon.
Yeah.
Muscle memory.
So
yeah, the other two are gonna have crossbows for Esmeralda's, and then I'll give the soul knife to the tattooed one.
No.
Very good. Yeah. Very good.
Crossbow's knife.
He's walking on his hind legs.
Terror.
Just
My dog.
Ooh,
Anyway.
Okay.
It's
So
probably
after
pretty tall, right? Because it's got a human.
Right. Yeah.
Because Vaughn's leg was cut at the knee, but Vaughn's legs are incredibly long in a very creepy way.
So like, yeah, it's about like waist height.
It's
He's
a
like
Great
as
Dane.
big as a halfling. Yeah, he's like a big dog.
it's a big dog. He can probably
Great Dane
stand up
with a tiny little
pretty
fox
good.
head, just like this big old body, tiny fox head. Incredible. That's
This is
why.
good.
That's why there's the breathing problems, is because it's such a small head that they really need to get the air in there for the whole body. Breathing for
Anyway.
his unlife. All
This
right,
is what
so
adopt, don't shop, folks.
Yeah.
all right, so you all finish these random ideas for Bocephalus. You finish a short rest. An hour later, you are refreshed and ready to take on the third floor of Arginvostholt. Citron, you know that there are 2 stairways that go up to the third floor. One that is literally right outside of your door to the left on the map, and the other that is across the hall. It is up to you. I believe the one that is near you goes nearest to the people that you know. Yeah, it'll go down that same hall that your friends are in. So this is probably the closest that you can get to the other folks that are more aware like you are.
Okay. My first thought was to like take him the long way, show them more of my place, and then I remember that this place is shit. So gonna go with the closest staircase option.
Great. Okay. So going with the closest staircase, you begin ascending the little pitter patters of your boots clicking on the stone steps, and you finally come to this long hall that is about maybe 30 feet away, covered in debris. Above, you see that there is this large hole on the roof part. You can see that there is a top floor which is open to the elements, and so now since there is a large hole in that floor, so is this floor in this circular area. You can see that there's like snow that's covering the ground here that is also covered by all of this debris. So it's just this uneven little pile of hazard. You also see there are 2 doors as you're walking down the hall to your left. There are 2 doors at the very end of the hall, and there is that open area when you finally get about 30 feet to the right that just opens up. Citron, you know that the open area then leads to Vladimir, but the first door to your left is what leads to the others. So without further ado, I'll place you on the map, and you all appear over here.
Okay.
So, what would you like to do as you finally come to the top of this stairway?
It's just this way. Lynn's just leading them. He's giving them fun language facts about Draconic.
Of course.
Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah.
All right.
There we are. There's my token.
Yep.
I was trying to understand, but not really following at all.
Yeah, no,
I'll take notes on Draconic.
It's just explaining, how, about the others like him. It's very straightforward to the point talk. All right,
Okay.
right in here. And he points him to the door, and then would he knock? Is this a knocking situation? Is he friendly enough with them to just go in?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, yeah. This guy goes in.
As you walk into this hall, this room here, you see that there is dust and cobwebs, as well as faded war banners that adorn the walls. In the center, you see this heavy wooden table and an iron chandelier that hangs above it, which is that table surrounded by 6 high-back chairs, each of them holding, well, each of them except one, holding a revenant body there. You see there is one at the very end that begins to stand, and you see his white long hair and like his blackened nose from just the undeathness as he stands up and looks over towards Citron and says, like looking as if he's about to pull his sword, and then sees you and says, this Citron. Good. I see you have visitors.
Yeah. Wow, that was, sorry. Yes, these are friends. Also seeking to take down Strahd.
You see the one just looking over to Vaughn at the corner. I see. Well, why are you visiting here then? If you want to take down Strahd, why are you not there?
I mean, to be honest, we were doing a little bit of a pit stop to bury a friend of ours.
I see.
Probably should have asked before we did that in your graveyard, but...
Oh, I cannot be territorial over this place anymore.
It's a holy place from our understanding of it.
Holy.
Holier than out there. Are you kidding me?
It's true. We thought this place abandoned and we came to bury our dead.
Well, I hope they rest in peace.
Thank you.
So, will you be on your way? Or are you staying?
Well, actually, Citron told us that we might be able to help each other. We understand that you have warriors that might be able to help us. We are always in need of new allies, and in return... What was the dragon's name? I'm sorry, what was the name?
Argynvost?
Argynvost. I should know that. We will retrieve the skull of Argynvost for you.
You see all of the revenants that were currently sitting here were just motionless. Like, you would have thought they were just dead bodies if it weren't for like those like wisps of black smoke coming out of their mouths. And all of them come to attention as you say that. And this one looks over to Citron as if like, are they serious?
They're serious.
Well,
you know what I should have done? I should have cast like... There is my character. Like, I'm pretty sure I know Truth.
Zone of Truth?
Zone of Truth.
Probably do.
I'm going to cast that to... I mean, first let me actually make sure I have that.
Sure. Make sure you have it prepared.
Yes. Zone of Truth. There we go.
Is it a circle? I think it is.
Where?
Not a very big...
Great question.
Yes, so I'm
Oh,
cast
that big of a circle.
Zone of Truth, second
15
level.
15-foot radius sphere.
15-foot.
So yeah, do you all willingly fail?
No.
Yeah, I'll let it.
Yeah, Beatrice, do a charisma check. I knew that was coming.
Absolutely not.
I also don't really want to.
Okay,
An
cool.
11.
That does not save.
Ooh, so you feel that if you were to speak,
you're gonna flash a genius
Flash of genius plus 5.
still fails.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
DC 18. You feel that though you are affected by this spell, you don't have to talk. You just, if you do, it needs to be within the boundaries of truth, is what it says. So you can be evasive. Anyways, with that aside, all of the revenants obviously fail because they're not trying to do anything else. Yeah.
And do I understand? Like, I know that something happened to me and I let it happen, but do I understand that it's what it is? I
That's up to
get the
Citron.
idea.
Would Citron say that he's casting this?
Yes.
Okay.
Citron says, but to show you that they mean what they're saying, Zone of Truth, and hold up my shield.
Yeah.
That sounded like such a silly way to cast the spell.
Ah!
He says it in Draconic,
Of course,
so
yeah.
it sounds
Cool.
cooler. I don't know how to say Zone of Truth in Japanese, but yeah.
Oh, Draconic is Japanese. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was missing that. All right. Anyways,
Yeah.
I thought it was Southern. Nope.
Both.
Southern Japanese.
It's
the
Japanese and a
Japanese.
southern accent. Yeah.
Cut
Right,
side
of course.
bad. Yeah.
All right. So, yes, Katya, you feel yourself coming into effect of this zone of truth. And so then Sir Godfrey, which is the one that you were talking to, looks over to Citron, kind of nods, looks over back towards Katya and says, so then, it is true then.
Yes, it is true. We've encountered the skull already, and we are planning to bring it back here.
Wait. Where was it?
Oh,
Is
my
it
mother
not
was
in-
flying around on it.
Maybe that part you didn't need to say.
It
But
was in the possession
that's
of a
the
witch
truth.
in the ruins of Berez.
Oh, I see.
We dispatched her and left the skull there, so we simply need to retrieve it.
Well, and what do we give you in return for this favor?
Simply any support and reinforcements you can provide against Strahd.
You've struck a sensitive chord.
I understand that it is a difficult one, yes.
Citron and I are among the most motivated to kill Strahd, but unfortunately, even in death, Vladimir, our commander, is still quite stubborn, and he has given us the orders to keep him alive.
Which I just do not agree with that.
I know. I do
Keep
not
the
either.
commander alive or keep Strahd alive?
Strahd, he is in a endless cycle of torture.
I see.
Why
No,
don't
I
you
just
disobey
being
him?
alive.
Easy.
Hundreds
Don't follow the
of
rules.
years.
Overthrow him, become the commander yourself.
I believe that one is trying to.
Ooh. Now look over at Citron. Is it you?
No,
No.
I'm not the lead. I was pretty new when I joined.
Oh.
I'd be a
It-
terrible leader.
It is the new person that is not
Blair.
living nor dead. Yes, Blair.
Is it Strahd in a fancy hat by any chance?
I would
That's
hope
hat
not.
wonderful.
Wait. Hold on. You said Blair?
Yes.
She is returned.
As far as I know, this is the first time that she has been here.
And she was a sort of shorter blonde woman when you
Yes.
saw her?
Not a.
I look over at Devan and Beatrice and Sorsha, like, what the fuck is going? Where
do you know this one?
Hi, Raiders.
Hi, Raiders.
Hi. Yes,
Hi.
I am. She is an old friend. Is she nearby? Is she here? Could I talk to her?
Yes, she's just on the other side of the wall over there. As he's pointing towards the open doors that you just walked through. The wall that is shattered on the more right-hand side in that center, just around that wall is what he's pointing at. If you would like to speak to her.
Would you mind terribly if we resumed this conversation later on?
I do not have anywhere to be. Please, reunite with your friend.
I appreciate your courtesy, thank you. And I'm gonna duck out of this room and head over that way.
All right.
Oh, that's her.
I assume we're all following you.
Hell is that? If you want.
I mean,
Here, let me put.
probably, because last time you said she was a fucking skeleton dog.
The last time I saw her, things were a little fucked up.
Who the hell is that?
So, what the hell is that?
I think that's the leader guy.
I think that's Vladimir. I think that's just what he looks like.
Oh, that
Yeah,
might just be what he
indeed,
looks
Vladimir.
like. Okay, cool.
So
He just looks like a weirdo.
he just looks like a dead body. Yep.
Well, you know.
Hey, we all have our phases.
As you walk under this collapsed part of the roof, you hear the crunching of the debris, the stone and wood crunching underneath your boot, as well as the snow. You can see dark storm clouds just above that gray that is dripping down a bit of like freezing rain almost that makes the ground slick here. As you enter into this chamber, you see something slumped on the throne, a gaunt armored figure with a gauntlet that is wrapped around the hilt of a great sword. And by great, I mean this is a very big sword, bigger than the one that Arxis had. But most importantly, you see here a smaller woman with pale skin and glowing blonde hair. You can see that piercing through her hair, you can see there are two large horns that are wreathed in fire. She is currently facing this figure that is sitting on the throne while holding a very large halberd that also is wreathed in fire in a very threatening manner. You also see there are quite a few cracks along her skin that seem to be glowing orange and like pulsing almost. You can also see her eyes are completely black with red pupils. And as she looks down at this figure, she just says, "You're pathetic. Your hate has blinded you, and now you won't fulfill the one thing that could save our order." And she yells that. You see, you can see the cracks beginning to glow even brighter. You can see that her body is starting to become even more engulfed in flames as she continues to like try to tower over this already towering figure. And then you see that fire begins to erupt from her eyes. And as she begins moving forward, you see that figure is not moving at all. But as she moves forward, she finally looks up and then she sees you, Katya. And you can see the flames immediately dissipate. And she...
Blair?
Katya, I didn't know that I would see you again.
I didn't know
And
she
she's
was alive.
just drops the halberd and begins rushing towards you.
I run up to her too.
It is good to see you.
Big hug.
Big hug, for
Like,
sure.
Running, big, grab her up in a hug.
Yep. You're able to pick her up off the ground. And as you do, you feel this what is unrecognized weight that she holds now, different from before. But as she rushes past this throne, you just see the body in the throne just looking towards, and then looking back towards the window just in front of it. I'm trying to ask this Vladimir, our commander, to make us go to the Amber Temple. It's filled with magic that is supposed to be able to save Barovia and destroy Strahd. But he doesn't want to do it.
I have the sunlight sword hidden away and like put, I don't know whether I'd like sheath it, whatever. I have it put away and not visible. And I'd like to say, like, I remember talks about the Amber Temple. I hear it is the key to destroying Strahd. That would be...
Exactly. That is what I'm saying, is that we need to go to the Amber Temple.
Right. But he won't.
He won't. I've tried talking to... Hey, Citron.
How long have you been here? What happened after Valakai?
I don't know. I just remember waking up in the middle of the woods at some point. I had these on. I don't... And she's like referencing the horns that are on her head.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where they came from.
I'd like to like reach up and kind of pinch one of them.
It feels like if you've ever, been near a goat and held onto their horns, that's what it feels like.
I can imagine.
Just calcium.
They're super real.
Can I send a message to Beatrice?
Absolutely.
I'm standing just around the corner. I don't want to be seen by this person.
Right. I'm just kind of very awkwardly standing there, slightly out of frame, but it's creepy. And I just go,
can you hear anything from her with your...
I can certainly try.
I've never met her, but something seems weird.
I do have the Helm of Telepathy active today, so I will expand that out. I think I need to be within 30 feet of her, though.
Can I... Here, Blair, come over here. Come meet my friends. I'm going to kind of guide her back over here. Is the zone of truth still up?
It's in one certain
I think
point,
it's within
isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like...
So we left
Does it not, like, follow him around?
I mean, if I make myself the point...
Creature that enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw. So, for the purposes of this, I will make a zone of truth. Oh, well, I guess it probably would have been like right around here instead. You would have to get her within that circle there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
She would know. Are you guys able to see that?
Your circle?
Yeah.
It just disappeared, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
I saw it.
That's all right.
All right, that's fine. There it is. So, you bring Blair over, and she follows you, just kind of...
I just stop, like, right there, and if you're staying around the corner, Ellen, that's all right. I'm just going back on, like, who's standing here. I'm just be like, well, this is... Citron, but here's my friend Vaughn. We've been traveling together for some time.
Hello.
You are very tall.
You're little.
And she brings out a hand to meet you.
Yeah, I'll shake it.
As soon as I can see her, I'll activate the Helm of Telepathy. So I'm reading her surface level thoughts. I am not probing deeper.
Surface level thoughts. You are hearing. You're feeling a great happiness. You're also feeling I don't know how to describe that feeling other than like opportunity.
Understood. Got it. Okay. I'll probably just continue conversation and I'll just ask, like, what was she thinking when she said that? I'll just chime in every once in a while.
Sure. Yeah. Well, it's really nice to meet each of you. And so Beatrice is here, and she'll just kind of wave over. Hi.
Hello.
This is my friend Beatrice. Beatrice Vaughn. This is Blair, the one I've told you about.
Hi.
So, I mean, I've told you why I'm here, but why are you here, Katya?
Well, truth be told, we're here for much the same reasons. We're looking for allies, and perhaps all of us together could go do the Amber Temple instead of with your commander.
Yes, that would be perfect. I'm trying to get out of here. And to be completely honest, I'm trying to get into the castle. Because I think my commander is still in there.
What does that mean? Why can you not leave?
I mean...
Or do you mean...
I
here?
don't... No, I can leave here, yeah. I can leave here, it's just... I don't think it would be safe for me to go in there alone.
Who was your commander?
He was a man that I thought that I had left. That he had entered a forest. I had chased after him. I thought I was catching up to him, and in turn, no, I entered into Barovia, and then that's where I met Katya. But then I saw that all of my order had been hanged, and so everyone except for my commander, who I'm hoping is in the castle.
And name of that commander, dear? Descriptor of any kind?
Yeah, it's Commander, I want to say something. Shit, I can't remember.
That's okay. I'm mainly, you don't have to actually tell me the name. I was familiar with most of the people who are being kept in the palace. Does the name or description that she gives match anything?
This would have been like a very recent addition. The name does sound familiar.
All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Commander Zolt. See, I was gonna fucking say that.
It's what? Excuse me?
Commander Zolt.
Zolt.
Okay. Zolt.
Zolt.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's who you actually answer to? You don't have anyone else that you report to outside of him?
As far as I know, the rest of them are dead. So, no? I guess without Commander Zolt here, I think that would then mean that, and then she points over towards the throne behind her. He's in charge. But he's not fucking doing anything, and so...
During that, when I was asking if she answered to anyone else, did I get any surface level thoughts of other things she might feel like she's answering to?
I don't think... I think that she's thinking of the commander that she has and then this commander. It doesn't... The line of questioning doesn't seem to be going in a direction of, like, is there another thing that is commanding you? At least from what I was understanding. So I think that she's actually thinking of commander.
Sure.
Yeah. You can either help me try to tell this guy to fucking do something, or I guess we could just go to the Amber Temple, but I don't want to, take you guys off of whatever course you're going on.
No, listen, we've mostly concluded our business here. We're here to take care of a few things and see if we could find any help, and now we have found you and Citron. The two of you together will be a great help. You're not alone anymore, so we can be on our way and take care of things.
Good. Okay. Yeah.
Anytime that Blair is not like looking directly at me, I'm looking at either Vaughn or Beatrice and giving like a like a side eye, like what the fuck kind of a thing.
I can bonus action communicate via the Helm of Telepathy.
Mm-hmm.
So I will let Katya know. She doesn't seem directly possessed. There's not an evil little chatter in her mind, but we haven't exactly pressed her about that power. Unless you actively get her thinking about that, it'll be very difficult for me to.
Can I respond to that, or is it just a one-way message?
I think you can respond.
I think it's like a 1 and then 1. I think that's what it is.
I think mine.
It can reply using a bonus action to do so. Oh, okay. I have to use it. Bonus action. But we're out of combat right now, so.
Yeah.
You can talk.
And then I'll say, like, I will do my best. I'm just trying to not give her too much information until we find out what's going on. I don't trust this yet. And I'll say, like, please, Blair, can you tell me anything about what happened to you? What do you know anything about the horns or that power, or what happened outside? What happened to Grimm?
I barely even remember battle. I know there was... God, it was so long ago. I know that we were fighting vampires, and then I know that Irina ran. I know that Ismark died. But then it just goes red. Like fire has burned the memories out of me. And then I just woke up in the forest. And then I had the horns, and I didn't have my halberd, so I had to find this one.
Well, it's
did you find that
if
one?
You want it.
Now you are starting to get some thoughts of not like scared, but like, I want to say unsure. Uncertainty.
Am I getting the impression she actually doesn't know what happened to her? She's not like, I know and I need to hide it. She's like, she clearly doesn't actually know what happened to her.
Exactly. Like her thoughts about, the memory loss, it seems like she's telling the truth. There is nothing in her head that is contradicting that by any means. But when you do ask about the halberd, she has uncertainty about telling you. And then you just feel this like fire, like just this low burn, like a candle that you're holding your hand over, just barely there.
I communicate. Go ahead.
It was one of the first things that I got when I was here. I found it. Somebody must have left it here, or somebody might have died, and I don't know. It seems pretty good, but yeah.
I communicate to Katya. She doesn't know what happened to her, but she knows more about the halberd. She doesn't want to. That was poking the beast within. If you want to light this candle, we can continue to press. But if you want to have more of a conversation with your friend, don't talk about the halberd.
Truthfully, I would rather get to the bottom of this as soon as we can. And I tell Blair, well, your old halberd is downstairs if you want it again. I brought it with me. And put it in the graveyard. I thought you were dead.
I thought I was too. I did try to go back into the town and find you guys, but it seems like most of the town was burned up. I don't know. I couldn't find you guys, so I just decided to move on, and the best place that I could go was...
We did not stay there for very long.
Yeah. Did you guys ever make it to Kresk? How was Irina?
A lot has changed since we parted, and we have had many more misfortunes. It will catch you up.
Johans? Okay. Well, I guess I'm ready to get my halberd then.
All right.
Thank you for bringing it.
You're welcome.
You didn't have to do that.
Thank you for letting me borrow it. I had to use it a few times.
Absolutely. That's why I left it there.
Sure.
She just starts walking down towards the stairs. Katya, you're walking with Blair. Is anybody else doing anything?
I want the general.
Okay.
Again, as Blair walks in front of me, I like turn to Beatrice and Vaughn, and I'm like, and I'll
give a thumbs up.
No.
To Beatrice, what are we doing? What?
I really don't want to make Katya kill her friend. But it doesn't seem necessary yet, but we've been down this road before.
Yes, a person who's really dead set on going to the Amber Temple who's acting weird.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I think we're going to have to start casting and identify spells in the night again.
I was just starting to get my rest schedule back in order. Citron, would you mind introducing us to your commanding officer?
Oh.
Yes. I almost spoke in Portuguese just then.
Which language is that in D&D?
Elvish.
Elvish, yes.
Elvish.
I switch Helm of Telepathy focus to the commander.
Cool. You're detecting thoughts, or are you talking?
No, I'm just detecting his thoughts, surface level thoughts.
Cool. You get a overwhelming sense of anger and spite.
Spite.
Yeah.
Delicious. Okay. Hello. Sorry, we just got a little distracted by a reunion, but we wanted to introduce ourselves.
So these are some new friends of mine. Is there anything special we do? Like, do we salute him? Do we bow?
I think at this point, it's just... You're just following orders, but not really like the whole... So, we must have some, like, it's just mostly so like you
give a half-hearted wave.
Right, pretty much
sometimes.
Yeah. And he's just sitting in the throne, looking forward, regardless of who says anything, holding on to his great sword.
So don't mind him. He's very angry these days, and by these days, I mean the past 150 or so years.
Oh. Well, that's fun. It's nice to meet you, sir. My name is Vaughn. I love your, big house.
I'm sorry you're in such a poor mood when we've come across you, but you may call me Lady Beatrice. It is lovely to meet you. If there's anything we can do to alleviate your irritation, we are quite skilled. If there's anything we could possibly fixing up the decor. Anything.
Leave.
Well,
don't have to say that
nice.
twice.
Did I get anything interesting from the surface level thoughts of
Same shit.
nothing?
Yeah.
Same shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I sort of like waft away.
Now, so that wasn't nice. You can't keep doing that.
Citron? That was an
Yes.
order. Leave.
All right.
And then just goes back to watching the open window in front of him.
Send a message to Beatrice.
Just watching his stories.
Should I stir the pot? Well,
I'd never say no.
Well, I guess we have better things to do, like go find a cool dragon skull. Off we go.
I'm going to roll insight to see if I can tell that they're communicating.
Sure.
Just like
Just kind of taking a look at what they're like looking at each other.
Do we make like
Yes.
a deception check or something? Or a passive deception?
I feel like we don't really hide the fact that we are communicating.
Well, at least Vaughn
would it be
doesn't.
perception
Vaughn
or
doesn't for
insight?
sure. Insight for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to imagine that Vaughn and Beatrice like communicate with eyebrow lifts.
There's a lot of like,
Like
Yeah.
head tilts, eyebrow lifts. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would say you do not.
Okay.
Vaughn's being weird, but that's just Vaughn.
That's just
it's
Vaughn.
just like,
So Vaughn's being normal.
Yep. And Beatrice, literally stone face, just looks like she's just normal.
Any rise out of him mentioning the dragon skull?
Nope.
Oh,
Wow.
he doesn't give a single shit. Oh, bye then.
I'm not
Old
sure
fuck.
he's even really here. I don't
Probably
think he's
not.
really participating in any of this.
I would like to try something.
Okay.
So with all of these interactions, Sorsha's just kind of like in the back watching everything, taking in the vibes. And she did follow into, I guess you would call this the throne room.
Yeah.
Yeah. And once like kind of everyone starts going about like leaving the room, she's just gonna kind of stand like to the side and just stare out the window like he is.
Mm-hmm.
And not say anything.
Okay.
She's just gonna stand there, see what he's seeing.
Go ahead and do a insight check.
Okay. 24?
Okay. You look out the window and you see snow slowly falling in front of the shattered windows here. Like it's more of an opening than it is an actual window. You can see it's like a fog, like a white filter almost covering the woods that is far away from you, about 60 to 100 feet away. Looking through here, it doesn't look like there's anything that he's looking at. But then when you turn back to see him, you just see his head looking in the direction that Castle Ravenloft is in. And he is just dead set on that point. You can't see Castle Ravenloft today, at least. Possibly on a clear day, whenever those happen in Barovia.
Mm-hmm.
But he is dead set on that castle. And he is not looking away. and you can tell that there is a lot of animosity towards Strahd, just based off of everything that you've seen here and the body language that you're seeing. You have not seen somebody hate Strahd as much as this. It is his entire being.
Okay. I'm gonna just stand there still looking in that direction for a few minutes, silently, not say anything.
No reaction from him.
And then what I would like to happen, and I'm sorry that I can't quite remember it. This is something that Druidcraft can do.
Mm-hmm.
But wherever that opening is, I'd like to be able to like create a flower, a snowdrop that like comes out from the stones, kind of in his field of vision, but like off to the side.
Okay. Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Yeah, so I'll just create that, and I'll just look at him and just say, the Fanes are coming, and your time is coming as well. And then just turn and leave.
You see as that the cracks in this manor are spreading throughout all of the stone walls. You can see that as you craft druid, as you do druid craft, you can see this green beginning to sprout from it, and this snowdrop appears fully bloomed, and no reaction happens, but I would like you to do a persuasion with advantage.
Oh, with advantage? Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It was a high DC, but with a 14, you don't get any negative thing that happens. He doesn't respond. But with that in his sight of view, you can see him like look over for just a moment until he finally locks back in onto the castle.
Perfect. I couldn't have asked for more. And I won't say that, but like...
Yeah.
And then I'll start following the party out.
Great. All right. You're all walking back towards the cemetery. What are the plans?
I'm following Katya's lead on this right now.
I'm following Blair,
okay,
more or less.
All right. So then you all begin to make your way back down towards the first floor, and as you open up that door from the chapel that leads down into the cemetery, it's covered in snow. You and Blair begin walking towards where her halberd is, and with each step you see the snow completely melting under her boot. She doesn't seem to be paying any mind to it, but she quickly rushes up to her halberd and then just drops the one that she had before, grabbing onto the one that she had when she was traveling with you, and says, "Thank you, Katya. This was given to me by my commander, and I'm glad I have it back."
I know it meant a lot to you.
Did.
And I'm glad it can be returned.
Feel like I can breathe again. What's the first stop? Where are we going?
Well. We should have done the rest of that castle before we came back out here, but it's fine.
And we could rest in Babala Saga's hut.
Guess so.
Wait, we can still rest in the castle, can't we?
True, we could go back inside.
Depends on how many spooky ghosts are around.
You pretty much killed them all now.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, they revive after, was it 24 hours? We only need
24
8 hours.
Yeah.
Just
yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
it will be fine.
I can let Citron's like, I can show you my room. We can have a sleepover. He's just so excited.
Your room is one of the ones that were broken on the more southern side of the manor. You do have a room. It's still there on the 3rd floor. It's just half a room now.
Not much, but it's home for.
Yeah.
Well, we have some business to the south of here, but Citron was giving us a tour of the castle, so we could finish that up, or perhaps spend the night here and be on our way.
There is a weird guy that's staying in the castle too.
There's another?
Yeah, I don't know. He gives me weird vibes. But
This better not be Grim, or I swear to God.
No, it's not Grim. It's not Grim. He's in the other room that's just right next to the audience hall. I can show you the room. I don't like going in there. It just feels a little weird, but I can show you the way.
Have you talked to him much? Weird how? Do you know what sort of person he is? Any reason for coming to this castle or anything like that?
I don't know. There's just a way that he talks that like makes me think that,
like Japanese or
no. He's tried to like. He's tried to convince me to like. Apparently, he has a lot of power, is what I'm understanding, and that he can then give power.
I just look at Beatrice.
People.
I look over at them too,
agree, like like have to
all
be.
Right. Citron, do you know anything about this visitor?
Does Citron?
Citron would know that there is a person that's just living in Arginvost's room. Didn't really ask, just kind of took over, and nobody really did anything about it because nobody really cares.
Has Citron ever tried talking to him?
Yeah. One of the things that you notice is that he is very charismatic. He's very friendly. He has some sort of magical capabilities, though you can tell that by the way that he does those spells or uses that magic, that he doesn't really show you his full potential because he's casting things very easily, and you are a very high caster yourself. So you can spot that he probably has a little bit more in there that he's not using. But he does have this like aura. Like something is odd about him, but you just can't figure out what.
All right, I relay that to the group.
Yeah.
Again, some tense eye contact between the three of us, I think, and yes, I think we better go pay this person a visit. And
We don't have to. I was just saying that there is, more to explore as this guy is.
I mean, if we want to kill some time, we can play Dragon Chess with him. It's pretty good.
He is really good at Dragon Chess.
It does sound fun.
Never beat him.
Enjoy a nice game from time to time.
Well, we did come here to meet and greet and see if anyone's willing to come along. If he's powerful, I don't see any reason not to meet with him, but maybe nobody agree to take any gifts he's giving out?
I didn't.
But I don't think he's ever offered me anything. Not even a handicap at chess.
3 free moves at the top.
I'll redo.
1 mulligan.
Yeah. Lead the way. Let's go back up.
Does she pick up her other halberd? The one she dropped when she picked up her new one?
No. She leaves it. She leaves it on the ground.
So she has the cursed one, or she has her old one?
She has her old one.
Okay.
Yeah. She left the one that she was holding currently, or before. She put that on the ground and just grabbed hers. As you grab it,
nothing happens.
You lift it up, and you see what looked like dark black iron now just looks like rust. This is a very old halberd, and it's useless.
We'll deal with this later.
You all begin to
shove
ascend.
It down your throat.
As you all begin to ascend the staircase. Yes. You begin to ascend the staircase, making your way up to the 3rd floor, and seem to be meeting some sort of person up there as well. But we are going to end there, and we are going to pick up, I think, next week. I think we're good, right? I think we're good.
Yeah. Think so.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have 2 consecutive streams. What?
Whoa.
So, we will pick it up next week. Also, tomorrow night, I'm going to be running a Candela Obscura one-shot for charity. So join us tomorrow night as well here. I think it's going to be at 4 p.m. Pacific time, though, so it's going to be pretty early for us Pacific time, folks. But if you are on the East Coast, I think it's 7. But yeah, anyways, join us then. It's going to be great. I wrote this this storyline, this assignment, and I'm going to publish it soon, so it's going to be great. Yeah, I know. It's pretty cool.
Look at this guy.
Oh.
Anyways.
This guy.
Yep, that's about it for tonight. Make sure to follow us, do the things, I don't know, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
At Talking XP. Cool. All right. Well, it's been lovely hanging out with y'all. Make sure to level up, and we'll see you all next week and tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Bye.